In our last video, we saw Xiao Zhan gifting the Octane foundation building elixir to Xiao Yan for his training. Today, we're diving into the blood, sweat, and tears of Xiao Yan's journey as he pushes his body to the absolute limit. Hey everyone, it's HKD. In today's video, I'm continuing our deep dive into the original Battle Through the Heavens novel to cover all the epic parts of the anime skit. I'm here to fill in those gaps and give you the full, uncut story of the Battle Through the Heavens universe. The anime writers skipped the next part of the story to rush the plot, so I'll be using the manhwa version to walk you through it. This way, you won't miss even one detail from the original novel. Since Xiao Yan bought that massive haul of medicinal ingredients to refine the foundation building elixir, he has been training hard for 3 months. It has also been 5 months since the humiliation of Nolan Yan Ran breaking their engagement. Xiao Yan has now reached 6 stages of Doji Chi, placing him incredibly close to the passing standard of 7 stages required for the coming-of-age ceremony. Right now, Xiao Yan is deep in the back mountains of the Xiao family, perfecting his mastery of the Octane blast. Xiao Yan broke into a fast sprint, driving his elbow into a massive tree as he unleashed the Octane blast. The thick tree trunk looked like it had been blasted by a cannonball, with a massive hole blown straight through it. In the animated series, Xiao Yan tests his Octane blast on the giant boulder. Xiao Yan let out a sigh of relief, finally having managed to unleash the Octane blast. This was the hard-earned result of 3 long months of grueling cultivation. Even though Xiao Yan successfully unleashed the Octane blast, his elbow was pulsing with intense pain. He muttered to himself, "No wonder I had to go through all that beating during training. If I hadn't, my own arm probably would have snapped instead of that tree." In the animation, Xiao Yan pierces straight through the rock with his Octane blast, but honestly, I have to roast this. Why did he use suction palm here? Suction palm is meant to pull targets toward you, so it's completely unnecessary for a direct strike like this. What's even more ridiculous is that the rock didn't even budge. It wasn't pulled toward Xiao Yan at all. Xiao Yan couldn't help but sigh, realizing that the Octane blast is basically a contest of whose physical body is tougher. With his current strength, he could only pull off one single strike of the Octane blast before reaching his limit. Curious about his progress, Xiao Yan asked Yao Lao how much longer it would take for him to finally advance to 7 stages of Doji Chi. Yao Lao chuckled and said, "Your progress has actually exceeded my expectations. I thought even with the help of the foundation building elixir, it would take you 1 full year to reach 7 stages of Doji Chi. Perhaps because your power was suppressed so intensely before, the rebound now is even more explosive. At this rate, you will definitely hit 7 stages within 2 months." Yao Lao chuckled. "Hey, but even though you're only at 6 stages of Doji Chi right now, your attack power is already enough to rival someone at 8 stages. Full of confidence, Xiao Yan muttered, "Nolan Yan Ran, I'm closing the gap step by step. Just you wait, in 3 years, we'll settle this at the Misty Cloud sect." However, the reality of his situation soon set in. He could only pull off 1 single strike of the Octane blast at his current level. Realizing he only knew to those skills the Octane blast and the suction palm, Xiao Yan couldn't help but feel a wave of anxiety. Xiao Yan suddenly had a bright idea. He turned toward the rock sitting on the grass and unleashed his suction palm. The rock flew toward Xiao Yan like a stray bullet. With a loud shout, he let his Doji explode from his palm, instantly shattering the rock into a cloud of dust. Counterforce, Yao Lao marveled. "Not bad, kid. I can't believe you actually figured out a way to power up the suction palm like that." Breathing heavily, Xiao Yan panted, "Well, but after using it, I feel completely drained. It's even more exhausting than the Octane blast." Yao Lao explained, "That's only natural. Releasing Doji externally is a move usually reserved for a Dodosher. The fact that you managed to pull it off is already a huge feat. Your idea is solid. If only there were another dual skill that could complement the suction palm, you'd be unstoppable. Hearing this, Xiao Yan immediately started playing the poor student card. Getting the suction palm was pure luck, master. Where on earth am I supposed to find another dual skill that actually fits with it? Yao Lao saw right through Xiao Yan's little scheme. Stop acting so pitiful. You're just trying to squeeze another technique out of me, aren't you? Back when people used to beg me for refining pills, I think I might have picked up a dual skill like that as a payment. It's been so long that I probably would have forgotten if you hadn't brought it up today, Yao Lao said, as he started searching through his memories. Give me a second to find it. Under Xiao Yan's expectant gaze, Yao Lao finally located the perfect dual skill to power up the suction palm, fire palm. A Shuang-class low-grade dual skill, it's designed to create massive wind pressure. Since fire palm works in the exact opposite way of the suction palm's pulling force, it was the perfect match for Xiao Yan's plan. According to the original novel, the fire palm was actually created by a blacksmith, who just wanted a way to crank up the temperature of his forge. In the original novel, by the time Yao Lao taught Xiao Yan the fire palm, he had already recovered to 7 stages of Doji Qi. At that point, 8 months had passed since the humiliation of the broken engagement with Nolan Yanran. However, to speed up the pacing and save on production costs, the manhua version decided to stitch this part together with the training of the Octane blast. Right now, there are still 4 months left until the Xia clan's coming-of-age ceremony. The manhua skipped over this period entirely, but don't worry, brothers, I'm going to break it all down for you. Even though Xiao Yan has already reached 7 stages of Doji Qi, he still has to face major challenges during the ceremony. Because of this, he spent the next 3 months mastering the 3 dual skills he recently learned. Why 3 months? Because in the Xia clan, everyone must go through a pre-test 1 month before the actual ceremony. This test is designed to weed out anyone who hasn't reached 7 stages of Doji Qi. Those who fail will be sent away to manage the clan's various side businesses once the ceremony concludes. Only those who pass the pre-test are qualified to participate in the Xia clan's coming-of-age ceremony. Once the ceremony is over, they earn the right to enter the skill pavilion to search for a Qi method and continue their path of cultivation. In the next episode, the Xia clan's coming-of-age ceremony finally begins. How will those who once looked down on Xiao Yan react to his restored strength? Alright, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please give it a thumbs up, it honestly helps the channel so much. I'm HKD, and I'll be back with even more exclusive content from the Battle Through the Heavens novel that the anime skipped. If you want to dive deeper into the lore, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.